first song on Scalene is We Could Be in Love.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. In particular because it turned into something really different from what I thought it would turn into.
Deep within the skin that I'm showing, fighting back.
I have been in the process of writing it over the course of a few years actually, and hadn't finished it until this EP, and I wasn't really even sure if I liked it that much, remember? And so I sent Chris a rough demo, and you loved it.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying that you had a lot of ideas for it, so I just kind of let you take the reins on it.
Yeah, I kind of just fell in love with the words. I just thought it was kind of tragic, like, we could be in love, you know?
We could be in love.
I guess that's immediately what I heard in it, and it was very like, you know, Connie had used, it's mainly in you know, the major mode of the key, but she'd used the major 7 chords, it gave it a little darker, but I kind of wanted to focus on like the darker lyrical content, and just kind of have it feel a little uneasy, and immediately I heard this really weird drum beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
And very bizarre. It's like, but I couldn't get it out of my head, and I put it on. You know, I remember I just played it on the keyboard. You know, I put it down as like a little demo, and I brought my wife down in the room, Nikki, and I played her for. I was like, is this cool or is this fucking super weird? And she liked it, and then I remember sending it to Connie.
You seemed a little bit hesitant to show it to me
I was
so bizarre.
I was nervous, yeah.
Yeah, and it just has this really irregular drum pattern.
Yeah,
that
it's actually like, so the song's in 6/8 or 3/4, whatever. It's one of those.
Yeah.
But like the drum beat is actually 4, so it's a 4/3 kind of nerd thing that I didn't intend. It just kind of happened.
Right. It was brought up to me, and then like instantly, like the drummer in me was like, "No, it's a very uneasy kind of feeling, but it kind of like glues everything and how the song feels together."
Yeah.
And I think I had kind of put together like the main drum pattern, but then, you know, Robbie and I got together, I think at your house, and we added a lot of little like spicy moments, and I think that was really fun. Like that second verse of,
Right.
you know, that's one of
those fills,
one of my favorite moments in the whole song. Yeah.
Right.
And then just in working with you, when you brought up like wanting to add strings to it, because originally I think what I sent you, it was just the drum pattern, and
it was pretty sparse.
It was pretty sparse, and it had the flute line. I think you and I changed together a little bit. I think it was a little different originally, but we had the string line, and then one of my favorite moments working with you on the song was that idea for that the very cinematic lead up to the chorus, the little chromatic.
Yeah. We worked a long time just on that line.
I just remember that victorious feeling though when we got it, and you were both of us like, that's it. That's like from the 1930s. It was like it was exactly. It was. I just remember how excited both of us were at that moment. It's very different for us, and I think that's maybe why we were excited to have it start the EP and be the first song that we released to people.
It still felt very much like
Oh yeah, it very much had our stamp on it.
We could be, we could be, we could be, we could be in love. We could be, we could be, we could be, we could be